Interesting facts about water, nature's wonder liquid. Water is one of the most vital and fascinating substances on Earth. It covers about 71% of our planet's surface and is essential for all known forms of life. While we drink it every day and use it in countless ways, there are many incredible facts about water that you may not know. Let's explore some of the most interesting ones. 1. Water exists in all three states naturally. Water is the only substance on Earth that exists naturally in all three states of matter: solid, ice, liquid, water, and gas, vapor. This unique property plays a vital role in Earth's climate and weather systems. 2. Most of Earth's water is undrinkable. About 97% of the Earth's water is found in oceans and is salty. Only 3% is freshwater, and out of that, about 2.5% is locked in glaciers, ice caps, or underground. This means that less than 1% of the Earth's freshwater is accessible for drinking. 3. You use more water than you think. An average person uses about 80 to 100 gallons, 300 to 380 liters, of water per day for activities like bathing, cooking, washing, and flushing toilets. 4. Water has a weird density rule. Unlike most substances, water is less dense as a solid than as a liquid. That's why ice floats on water. If it didn't, oceans and lakes could freeze from the bottom up, making life in water bodies almost impossible. 5. Water is called the universal solvent. Water can dissolve more substances than any other liquid, which is why it is often referred to as the universal solvent. This property is what makes water essential in chemical reactions in our bodies and in nature. 6. Water regulates Earth's temperature. Large bodies of water absorb heat during the day and release it at night, helping to stabilize the Earth's climate and temperature. It also helps regulate our body temperature through sweating and respiration. 7. Drinking water can improve brain function. Drinking enough water can boost concentration, improve mood, and enhance memory. Dehydration, even at mild levels, can reduce cognitive performance. 8. The human body is mostly water. About 60% of the human body is made up of water, but this varies. The brain and heart are composed of around 73% water, and the lungs are about 83% water. 9. Water is scarce in many places. More than 2 billion people worldwide live in countries experiencing high water stress. Clean, safe drinking water is still a luxury in many parts of the world. 10. Water is found in space. Water has been detected in the form of ice on the Moon, Mars, and even on Jupiter's moon Europa. Astronomers have also found water vapor in the atmospheres of distant exoplanets. Frequently asked questions about water. 1. What is water made of? Water is a compound made of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom, H2O. 2. Why is water important for life? Water is essential for all living organisms. It helps regulate body temperature, transport nutrients, and remove waste. 3. How much water should a person drink daily? On average, adults should drink about 2 to 3 liters, 8 to 12 cups, of water per day, depending on activity and climate. 4. Can we drink rainwater? Rainwater can be safe if properly collected and filtered, but it may contain pollutants if collected in polluted areas. 5. What is the difference between hard and soft water? Hard water contains high levels of calcium and magnesium, while soft water has fewer minerals. 6. Is boiling water enough to make it safe to drink? Boiling kills most bacteria, viruses, and parasites, making water safer to drink in most cases. 7. How does water pollution affect health? Polluted water can cause diseases like cholera, diarrhea, dysentery, and other serious illnesses. 8. What is distilled water? Distilled water is purified by boiling and condensing, removing impurities and minerals. 9. Why is ocean water salty? Ocean water is salty due to dissolved salts and minerals, mostly sodium chloride, from rocks and rivers. 10. Can you survive without water for days? A human can survive only about 3 to 5 days without water, depending on conditions. 11. What causes water scarcity? Factors include overuse, climate change, population growth, and pollution. 12. Is bottled water safer than tap water? Not always. In many developed countries, tap water is as safe as bottled water, and often more regulated. 13. What is groundwater? Groundwater is water stored underground in soil and rock layers, often used for drinking and irrigation. 14. How does the water cycle work? Water evaporates, condenses into clouds, precipitates as rain, and runs off into rivers, returning to the ocean. 15. Can water expire? Pure water doesn't expire, but bottled water can get contaminated over time due to its container. 16. What is pH level of water? Pure water has a neutral pH of 7. Acidic water has a pH below 7, and basic water has a pH above 7. 17. What is the freezing point of water? Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius 32 degrees Fahrenheit under standard atmospheric pressure. 18. What is the boiling point of water? Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius 212 degrees Fahrenheit at sea level. 19. Can water conduct electricity? Pure water is a poor conductor, but water with minerals and salts, like tap water, can conduct electricity well. 20. What is water conservation? Water conservation is the practice of using water efficiently to reduce unnecessary waste. 21. How is drinking water purified? Common methods include filtration, chlorination, boiling, distillation, and UV treatment. 22. Why is water transparent? Water is transparent because it doesn't absorb visible light strongly, allowing light to pass through. 23. What is desalination? Desalination is the process of removing salt from seawater to make it drinkable. 24. What is a watershed? A watershed is an area of land that drains rainfall and streams into a common outlet, like a river or bay. 25. What is greywater? Greywater is gently used water from sinks, showers, and washing machines that can be reused for irrigation. 26. What is the difference between surface water and groundwater? Surface water is found in rivers, lakes, and reservoirs, while groundwater is stored underground in aquifers. 27. How much of the Earth's water is fresh? Only about 2.5% of Earth's water is freshwater, and most of it is trapped in glaciers and ice caps. 28. What is water footprint? A water footprint is the total amount of water used to produce goods and services consumed by an individual or group. 29. What causes acid rain? Acid rain occurs when sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides from pollution mix with water vapor in the atmosphere. 30. Can animals survive without water? No. All animals, like humans, need water to regulate body temperature, digest food, and maintain life functions. 31. What is potable water? Potable water is safe and clean enough to drink and use for food preparation. 32. Why is water tasteless and odorless? Pure water has no taste, color, or smell because it lacks impurities and minerals that provide flavor or scent. 33. Can you drink water from rivers or lakes? Not without treatment. Raw water may contain bacteria, parasites, or pollutants that can cause illness. 34. What is water vapor? Water vapor is the gaseous form of water, produced when water evaporates. 35. What is the role of water in digestion? Water helps break down food, absorb nutrients, and move waste through the digestive tract. 36. How does climate change affect water supply? It leads to droughts, reduced freshwater sources, rising sea levels, and more extreme weather, disrupting water availability. 37. Why does ice float on water? Ice is less dense than liquid water, so it floats, an unusual property of water that helps aquatic life survive in winter. 38. How can we save water at home? Fix leaks, use low-flow fixtures, turn off taps when not in use, and reuse greywater where possible. 39. What are the signs of dehydration? Dry mouth, dark urine, dizziness, fatigue, and confusion are common signs of dehydration. 40. Can water go bad in bottles? While water doesn't spoil, plastic bottles can degrade, leaching chemicals or harboring bacteria if stored poorly. 41. What is the density of water? At 4 degrees Celsius, water has a density of 1 gram per cubic centimeter, 1g/cm superscript 3. 42. Is all bottled water the same? No. Bottled water can be spring water, mineral water, purified water, or distilled, each with different sources and treatments. 43. What is fluoridated water? It's drinking water that has fluoride added to help reduce tooth decay. 44. Why does water expand when it freezes? The molecular structure of ice forms a crystalline lattice, taking up more space than liquid water. 45. How much water is in the human body? About 60 to 70% of the human body is made up of water, depending on age, gender, and body composition. 46. Can you live on just water? No. While water is essential, you also need nutrients, vitamins, and calories from food to survive. 47. Why water is called the universal solvent? Because it can dissolve more substances than any other liquid, making it essential for chemical reactions in life. 48. What is water harvesting? The collection and storage of rainwater for reuse, especially in areas with water shortages. 49. Is ice always made of fresh water? Not necessarily. Sea ice is salty, while glacier and freshwater ice is made from fresh water. 50. Why does water have surface tension? Due to hydrogen bonding, water molecules stick together at the surface, creating a skin effect. 51. What is the hydrological cycle? Also called the water cycle, it includes evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and collection. 52. Why does water feel cold to the touch? Water conducts heat away from your skin efficiently, making it feel colder than air at the same temperature. 53. What is a water table? The upper level of groundwater in the soil or rocks where the ground is fully saturated with water. 54. Why are oceans blue? Water absorbs colors in the red part of the spectrum and scatters blue light, making the ocean look blue. 55. Can you filter salt out of water? Yes, using desalination techniques like reverse osmosis or distillation. 56. What is mineral water? Water that contains natural minerals, like calcium, magnesium, and is often sourced from a spring. 57. Can you get water from food? Yes. Many fruits and vegetables, like watermelon or cucumber, contain a high percentage of water. 58. Why is clean water a human right? Because access to safe drinking water is essential for health, hygiene, and survival, recognized by the UN. 59. What is blue water and green water? Blue water, from rivers, lakes, and aquifers. Green water, rainwater stored in soil, used by plants. 60. How does water help regulate body temperature? Through sweating and evaporation, water helps cool the body during physical activity or heat.
Thanks for watching this video and connect with us. Please like, share, comments and subscribe to get future notifications and so that we would like to get inspiration to create new content every day.